Hello everyone. Today, I will guide you on how to install Windows over a LAN network. I will use the Serva software to do this. We will treat the machine running Serva as the host machine, and the machine where we need to install Windows as the client. The client will connect to the host to access the ISO file. The concept is as simple as that. You only need to download the free version of Serva. Extract the file. Run Serva with administrator privileges for the first time to configure it. You will have to wait a few seconds for the application to open. Now, click on the logo in the top left corner to open the settings. Switch to the TFTP tab. Check the TFTP server box. In the root directory field, browse to the folder where you store your Windows boot installation files. Switch to the DHCP tab. Check the proxy DHCP box. Check the BINL box. Click OK and restart Serva. The log panel shows no errors, so we can proceed to the next step. Find your ISO file and mount it. Copy all the files. Open the root directory you just set up, WDs. Create a new folder and name it according to the ISO you are preparing to create. Paste everything into this folder. Now you need to open Computer Management. Local Users and Groups. Users. Right-click on Guest and set password. Enter the password for Guest. Double-click on Guest and check the boxes as highlighted. Go back to the WIA-WDS folder. Right-click and select Properties. Switch to the Sharing tab. Click Share. Add Guest. Click Advanced Sharing. Click Add. Re-enter the name of this folder, but add an underscore share to it. Click Permission. Click Add. Type Guest. Grant full permissions to Guest and everyone. Make sure the name Guest is already present in the Security tab. Now please reopen Serva. So everything is all set. We have finished on the host computer. Next, I will switch to the client computer to proceed with installing Windows. I will need to enter the BIOS to enable booting via IPv4. I will enter Advanced mode. Switch to the Advanced tab. Network Stack Configuration. Enable the network stack. You can see that the IPv4 and IPv6 PXE options have now appeared. To avoid not finding the boot option, you need to go into CSM and set everything from legacy to UEFI. Now save the changes, exit the BIOS, and boot into the boot menu. I will boot into IPv4. After booting, I will enter this interface, which will contain the boot files that we have prepared in advance. The username and password you should use are for the guest account. So, it has been successful. Now we can proceed with the Windows installation as usual. One thing to note is that if you are using the free version of Serva, it will automatically shut down after 50 minutes. So try to install it quickly before those 50 minutes are up. Here, I will use a few tricks to skip this step. You can take them as a reference. At this step, press Shift and F10. Type the command as I do. Enter the username, and that's it. The machine has successfully booted into Windows. I will check the version of the installed Windows. That's perfect. It's the exact 25H2 version of Windows 11. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel to receive more interesting videos about Windows. Have a great day.